Alright guys, so we're doing something a little different today. I've been listening to it and fast forwarding and all that kind of stuff to the video. I'm just going to talk as I go. Trying something a little different, see if we like this a little bit better. I am so sorry that I haven't posted in a little bit. I did do some TikTok lives, and when I went to download them, they were like, I don't think so. They downloaded, but they were not correct. They had like pauses and all kinds of stuff, so, and weren't really playing, so here we are. Oh my gosh, I just not want to go. One thing I could do is anneal it, but I'm not going to do that right now. And we're going to snip it. So we're marking it, then we're snipping it. This is pretty thick. I'm probably going to regret that later. I usually like it being a little bit thinner. I feel like you guys are going to like this a lot better because you'll have like real-time kind of advice like that. There's probably gonna be roosters crowing and airplanes and some pauses and stuff like that. Flex, I just use borax. Solder, I like the thinner solder, so this is easy 22 gauge. So you see how it's getting red like that? That's when you want to start tapping. Crazy how fast it gets soldered. If you guys don't know, I have a mystery jewelry subscription, so that's what I am making this for. I also have a mystery cabochon subscription. When you guys sign up for that, it helps support me to be able to make more videos. So if you want to sign up for that, you just go to my website, brandedandwild.com, and you can subscribe. Makes it so I can come on here more. It takes a long time to edit the videos. I'm not going to really edit this one as much because I'm just talking as I'm going. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to hold it kind of more straight up and down and just make sure it's nice and round. Sometimes what you can do too is turn it upside down if it's kind of a weird shape and do it. I'm not going to do that with this one because it's not really it's when I turn it upside down, the bezel's going down too far. I always like it where my bezel comes up quite a bit more than the stone also, if you guys can see that, where it comes up more. Things I look for. That way I also don't have stones that fall out or anything like that. This one's pretty thick. It's probably 24, 26 gauge. The back sheet, I know you guys ask me about that all the time. I roll a lot of stuff out, so I don't exactly know. This one I purchased, but I purchased it a while ago, so that also makes it so I'm not sure. I hope you guys have been liking these videos. I hope you guys like this a lot. I think you will. I'm not doing a TikTok live right now, which I usually do when I record at these. I know it's bouncing on you guys, sorry. I don't know why I haven't been doing them as often. I just been taking a little bit more me time, which I think I need every once in a while. I pushed it over more than I want to push it over, so I'm just going to push it back real quick. For the people that ask about the soldering block, it's just a piece of wood with some screws in it and then a pan. And the screws are to help me get underneath. The heat wasn't hot enough, so it wasn't going. I'm gonna do some design work. I don't know what though. This is gonna be for my mystery jewelry subscription. I don't even know if I'm going to make this into a ring or a pendant. I think maybe a ring. That one might be a tad bit too big. Annie, go outside. I've been making my dog stay outside so my house stays cleaner. It's been so pretty here in Idaho though. They can definitely stay outside a lot more than they need to be inside. It's really nice though. It's been like perfect weather here today. I have my door open. My roosters are crowing. Sorry, I'm tapping you guys. We're just winging it with this design. Why does that keep bouncing back? Oh, it's like going right back to the same spot. I'm pulling away. If you guys notice, like it's getting really hot and I pull away, it's just to let it cool down a little bit. I don't like the shape of this. I'm just gonna reshape it real quick. So yeah, when it's getting really too hot, I'll pull away and that helps so it doesn't melt anything. I feel like it... Apparently if you cool, like when you're cooling the ball down, if you do it kind of slower, it doesn't shape, like form weird. Ah. sitting on my foot and it's falling asleep. Oh no. I'm so glad that didn't fall on my lap because I'm wearing shorts right now. Definitely not the smartest decision in life. That's why we have the pan. Without the pan, we would be hating life right now. All right, we did it. Some little bead wire. I'm kind of thinking about doing that on the outside. I don't think I used to have the packaging. I'd show you guys the size. I have no idea what size this is. Sorry guys. I need to get better at like keeping things together. It's just basically when you go on Rio Grande, I just pick the smallest one though. So whatever the smallest one on Rio Grande is, that's this size. Trying to get it to fit as close as I can because it really sucks with this wire when it's not really nice and snug. I'm okay with cutting it a little bigger because then you can cut it down. You can add to it also if you need. So it's like really wonky, that's why I always listen to music and stuff, but I can't really do that with YouTube. That's why I would like record them and record over them, the videos. I'm gonna cut 2 off, I think. So it's just really weird to like work and not have music playing. Stay outside. Annie's looking in. She's like on the step and looking in. She like wants to come in. It's a beautiful day out there. They're perfectly fine being outside doggies. Using our flux, just borax. A lot cheaper than other stuff you can buy. Buy it in a big box at any hardware store. If you guys are interested in learning how to silversmith, which I'm assuming you are, and you don't have your tools yet, I do have silversmithing kits on my website. I wonder if I move you guys just a little tad bit. I won't bump you guys as much. Sorry for the shaking, but I think long run you guys might be a little bit happier over there. We'll find out. It's hard because where I set you guys up, it's like in my way. But if I move you too much in the other direction, my phone overheats. And obviously if my phone overheats, we won't have videos anymore. So, things we try to avoid. Other things we try to avoid too is melting stuff. And I'm trying to push this wire over without hopefully soldering it over here too far. It's okay if it does a little bit, but it just makes it a little bit harder. I try to start at one side and then go all the way around to the other side. So we probably need to put one more in here, or we can move these balls a little bit. We might just move these balls a little bit. There. Much easier. That's just pH down and water. That's another question I get a lot. pH down and water. We obviously want to make sure it's nice and soldered. I can't decide if I like it, like over here. Kind of undecided. I kind of like them better when they're together. I might readjust them all again, but I'm not loving that. We want to love it. Because if we love it, hopefully someone else loves it. Whoever gets it. And like I said, this is from my mystery jewelry subscription kit. I do have jewelry on my website also if anyone just wants to purchase jewelry. We're just kind of split the difference. I think I'm fussing over something that doesn't need to be fussed about. I think it's making a bigger deal out of it than it needs to be. Yes, I use snips because I don't like saws. They don't like me. I always break them. So if you want to use a saw, I am happy for you. I cannot use them. They don't like me. Hey, outside. Outside. You guys aren't good at sweeping, so you can't come in. They just look at me like, but why? Can we sit on the doorstep? These are just little bristle brushes. Oops, don't know why I did that. I just get these guys off of Amazon. I don't know what they're called. I think they're called bristle brushes or something like that. It's not something super fancy. Going around getting off all the little jagged sharp edges. I like to see the back side too, just to make sure it doesn't have anything scratchy. Nothing that'll hurt anyone. Looking pretty good. Sometimes I like putting the ring on and like kind of finding it where I like it to sit. I'm just scratching it back and forth, leaves a little scratch in it. Trying to move you guys a little bit better. Didn't exactly get the angle I wanted, but that's okay. So gotta flex it. The band's getting really hot, that's why I'm like adding heat and removing it. I actually don't need to add solder because this band already had solder on it. And then I like to let it cool so that way it has a nice strong hold. I think it's going to be crooked. I think this side's going to have to come over this way a little bit more. We'll see. Sometimes it can be really deceiving. I tried to go off on my lines that I do, so. 2-for-1 curler there. Yes, so crooked. It's like, you guys see that? When I do it that way, I do like to turn it back over and resolder it on the back, just to make sure that it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it like doesn't hold too much of its wiggling around a lot. It's still gets fine. My third hand's like falling. Clench it, dry it off. Gosh, this ring just does not want to go right. Let's see, I think it's still off. Yeah, it's way off still. Buddy, go outside. Go outside. We don't need tippy toes. All right. I'm gonna push it that way. Let's see, I want to push it that way, which is that way. I always confuse myself. You can kind of tell though, because it's not. kind of like where it's sitting because it started, you can tell, like up there. Now it's down here more. Let that solder harden. Much better. This is liver of sulfur, it just darkens the silver. You can put this in water also and then just dip the ring in water. I don't know how much I'm making today. Usually if I have like quite a bit of jewelry I'm making, I'll do that. But I feel like it neutralizes pretty quick anyway, so I just paintbrush it on. A little bit goes a long way with that, so you don't need a whole lot, just like a drop. And that does like a chemical reaction with the metal, so it darkens the insides of it. I might do a 925 stamp actually, maybe wait. I'm trying to get better at doing them because I don't do them that often. This is just baking soda and water, neutralize it. If you don't neutralize it, it'll get all over your polishing pads and just spread it. So definitely want baking soda and water. These little Dremel attachments kind of remind me of like washcloths when you're doing dishes. I just get these guys on Amazon too. Normally what I would do at this point is I would let it sit in the pH down for a little bit and let it clean up. Or before I do the liver sulfur, I'd normally put it in pH down. I guess I could do that. Let's do that and then I'll maybe pause this for a minute. Or we can let it sit in there for a few minutes and decide what we're going to do next. What stone should we do next? I was working on this ring here and the stone, or I think I accidentally used the stone on another project and then I melted the bezel. I think that stone would be really pretty on there. I started recording this one, so maybe I'll do a video on, finish the video and do this one next. I think that would be kind of fun. I think this would be really pretty too. Little triangle shapes, and do like a little pendant, and then sometimes what I'll do is like add a little chain down below. Obviously not that much chain, but a little bit. I think that'd be really pretty. Let me know what you guys, in the comments, let me know what you guys would like to see me make also. I know I make a lot of rings. That's just because that's kind of what I'm already making. I make a lot of the things that I make often. I just try to record it as I go. Future things that we're going to be making. I'm going to do like a squash blossom style necklace, but instead of like the, I don't know what it's called, but like the part that's like kind of a C shape down at the bottom, we're going to do this. So that's going to be really pretty. And then I have a necklace that I've done in the past that had like a really pretty blue like stone, and then it kind of, let's see, it went like this and then connected, and then it had like a part that come down underneath of it. So I think that would be kind of pretty to do another kind of design like that, because that one sold and it was one of my favorites. I was really sad about it, but I thought I priced it at a price that I wouldn't sell as fast. I was wrong. Which is a good problem to have, right? So normally I just let it soak until like all that comes off. If you soak it in hot pH down, it would come off more, but I used to have a pickle pot, which I just use a crock pot. You don't have to get all the fancy stuff with silversmith either. I think sometimes we try to buy everything legit, and that's just expensive. You can do it all for a lot cheaper than doing it that way by buying it all brand new. I never knew that this screw right here tightens this in here and makes it so it doesn't move as much. So if you didn't know that, now you do. Yeah, it's definitely cleaning up a lot better. See how those coming right off now? I might soak it just a little bit longer. I'm gonna let it soak for a second longer. Let's see, what else can we show you guys? Oh, you know what? Wait a second. Show you guys some of the stuff that's in the mystery cabochon subscriptions. So I started doing them this way and I really like it. So I think, I'm not sure if I posted a video yet, but I filmed a video of me doing a, well, it was a TikTok live, doing a pendant and a ring. So I don't know if I posted those yet. I might just post one of them because I don't know how far back it is, but, so yeah, I have the star, which is a video of one that I've done. So you guys can kind of hopefully do something, you know, obviously you can do whatever you want, but if you guys want to follow along with that, you can. And if not, if I didn't download it off the TikTok, I will just maybe film another one that's like this style, so that way you guys can have like, I think this is a lot better way of doing it, where I'm like walking through and talking as I'm going, because then you guys are kind of learning things that I'm doing as I'm going that I might not think of when I'm recording, like voice it over. And then we got turquoise, dendritic agate, some white jade, and then opal. And then our next one is going to be different. I know like I've used like the white jade and the opal and the dendritic agate in the past, so we will be having some different stones coming up because I'm out of those ones, so time to order more stones. But yeah, so when you guys do the subscription thing, it really helps to make it so I can do more of these videos, because obviously I still need an income, and I don't make an income by filming videos. So, and then that way I don't have to make it so you guys have to like buy the videos if you want to watch them, that kind of thing. It's more of a subscription where you can turn around and make money on it. Yeah, here we go. It's coming off a lot easier now. I always want to try to make it so that other people are making money on, like, you know, doing the subscription thing where people are able to make their money back on it. Like, obviously you guys are getting value out of the videos, so I really appreciate everyone that subscribes to that. If you guys are wanting to subscribe to it but you don't know how, you just go on my website, brandedandwild.com, and it's on there. And if you're like me, where I'm honestly not a big subscriber kind of person, you can do a one-time kind of thing too. But I try to make it so they're, you know, stones that you can turn around and make some good money on it. I mean, even just one ring is $50 plus, you know. That's on like the cheaper end. So, try to make them valuable for you guys. Worth doing. Okay. Wow. That is going to be so pretty. One thing I try to keep an eye out for that sometimes I'm not the best at keeping an eye out for is sometimes you get a little lip right here. If you guys live in the Boise area, that was a lot more glue than I was expecting. I am doing silversmithing classes at Earthbright on September 10th. If you guys live in Meridian, Idaho area, there will be on the 10th. I'm just like 2-finger tapping, like not hard. I just do that because I feel like it kind of helps push the sawdust down, and it kind of just helps set it in there a little bit better if there's like a little lip or anything. The reason I put the shavings is because if you hit the ring against anything, it kind of gives it a little bit of cushion, and it also helps build that stone up because it was sitting really low before. I use the glue to prevent it from wiggling around. I also like to, it helps it from wiggling around so people aren't like, oh no, my stone's gonna fall out, that kind of thing. I do like it where my cabochon is sitting lower and you can really have a lot of like that angle, because you know how the cabochons are rounded. Give you guys an example. How the cabochons are rounded like that. I like to have it sitting pretty low so that way it has a good amount of silver holding it down. When setting it with the bezel ruler, I like to start on one side and push around, and I like to have it at an angle, and then go to another side, and then go to another side, and then go to another side, and then kind of go back around, and then just go all the way around it. And what that does is it helps to not push that stone too far one way or the other. I am self-taught at silversmithing for the most part. I had someone that taught me a few things, but I'm pretty much self-taught for the most part. So if I know I probably do some things that other people probably don't. But it's my way and it works for me, so I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy watching. I hope you learned something from me. I know that there's probably a lot of people that watch my videos that know way more than I do, and that's okay. I started making these videos because I feel like when I was learning, there wasn't a lot to learn from that I could find at the time. I'm horrible at time frames, but I think I've been silversmithing for like 6 years. I could be 100% off on that. I'm like, it's been like 3 weeks, right? And it's like a week. I'm just so bad at time frames. I'm not gonna fuss on that too much right there, because one, it's the back of the ring, and I don't want to make a bigger problem. It's handmade. You can't expect it to be 100% perfect. But actually cleaning it up a lot though. I have no idea what grit these are. I just know this one's less than the last one. I like using Fabuloster as my polishing compound. I think the turquoise in this one was Hubi turquoise, but I could be wrong. The buyer that I bought this from had a lot of Hubi. I could be saying that wrong too. I'm not really sure. Ooh, it's hot. Alright, I'm gonna wash it off with soap and water and I will be right back. I might add the liver of sulfur on it again. I should have done that before I put it in the pH down, but, or I mean after. Because then it eats away at the other stuff and then you have silver instead of it dark. I want it to be dark. Sometimes we do things the harder way, not the smarter way, but it's okay, because we can go back and fix it. I like to blow on it sometimes. I don't know if it really makes any difference. Baking soda. The polishing compound gets off the liver sulfur some places you don't want it. And it just makes it a little extra shiny. Alright, wash it one more time. guys, we have the finished product. My hands are all dirty from the polishing compound. So cute. How adorable. So pretty. I like the lighting. There we go. How pretty that looks. I think I'm gonna post this one on my website for like a week, and then if it doesn't sell after a week, then I'll post it. I'll put it in my mystery subscription kit. So I think maybe this one will be available on my website, brandedandwild.com. So if you guys want to go get it over there, if you guys see this video within the first week of me making this ring, then it might still be over there. Go check it out. I think it's really pretty. And if you guys are interested in the mystery jewelry subscriptions, we still have a couple of those available. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing those for. I have quite a few people signed up and I don't want to get overloaded, so I'm just doing that. I want to be able to still do custom orders and stuff like that, so I'm going to have time just to make stuff that I want to make, and then have time to make these videos. And let's see, if you guys haven't already, go check out the cabochon subscription kits. A little example of them. They're so cute. This one's a $25 one. Obviously you can make a lot more out of this than more than $25. So definitely a value you'll get your money back out of. So alright guys, I am gonna jump off. We are done with the ring, and I am gonna go probably make a couple more videos to post up here. Let me know if you guys like this format, if you guys like it where I speed it up and all that kind of stuff more, let me know. Or if you guys like the voiceovers more. I feel like you guys are probably gonna like this a little bit better just because I'm actually kind of talking as I'm going. I don't necessarily like it as much because I can't listen to music, but that's okay. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you guys do subscribe to any of the subscriptions, I greatly appreciate you. You guys make it so I can put food on my table and make more of these videos, and we like that kind of stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to try to post more videos too, so maybe this format will be a lot faster and we can get more videos posted as well. Alright guys, I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out and watching, and if you guys don't subscribe already, make sure to do that, and I will see you later.